Y'all want to test out a theory and see just how reliable a Honda really is? I haven't started this car. I've been gone for about 2 weeks. Haven't started this car. As you can see, she's absolutely filthy. It has been raining non-stop while I've been gone. So this car is absolutely filthy. So we're gonna see if she starts up. Hey! Kind of worried me there for a second. That's how reliable the Honda is, guys. What is going on, guys? I missed y'all. Thanks for tuning into another video. I just got back into town, literally just flew in today, and we have some updates to make. So a couple things. I got an oil catch can for the Mustang from Corsa right here. Shout out to Lethal Performance. They are running some special promos right now, so went ahead and picked me up one of those. We're gonna go get an update on the Mustang. I know I've been in contact with them while I've been away, and they have been making some progress on the car. I have to wait on a set of wheels to come in. I ordered the last 2 sets of HREs for the Mustang, so we're just waiting on FedEx to drop those off because they said I need to sign for it, so I don't want to go, leave, and then not be able to get the package and have to wait till tomorrow. And then we're also going to be making use of these Eagle F1 tires that I have here. Actually, why do I have 3 sets of tires? I didn't even know that. Oh, my bad. I guess I have 3 sets of tires. I thought I only had 2 sets of tires, but I guess I have 3. Yeah, we're going to be making use of those. I have to do a whole like switch around. I'm going to basically, because the 305s, because the person who had the car before me, he ordered, when he got the HREs, he ordered 10.5 all the way around. But on HRE, they actually recommend that you do the front have it a 20 by 10.5, and the rear they want you to run a 20 by 11. So I ordered 2 sets of the 11s, and those are currently on the rear of the car right now with the 305. So I'll have to, whenever the car gets done, I'll have to swap everything around so that we can get the perfect fitment, so that when I get the suspension for the car and I'm trying to dial the car in and everything, it's gonna look mint. I know they contacted me the other day and said that they needed the trunk panel, like where the spare tire is inside of the car. They needed that panel because apparently, I don't know what the guy did whenever who got the car before me, but whenever he did the 360, he somehow managed to put a hole right in there. So they said they need to replace that. I have a nice little scratch right here. Lovely. So yeah, they said they needed to replace that, so I had to place an order for that to come in. So I know he said he had some panels off, and I think they're working on like the rear bumper and kind of the whole back end area. I'm not entirely sure if they did the whole cutting yet, but we'll find out when we get there. But if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps out. I'm like 2 subscribers away from like reaching 500. I know that's very little, but my milestone I'm trying to hit is trying to get up to that 1,000 subscribers, so I can start getting monetized, so we can really start growing the YouTube channel.
Meanwhile, back in the lowlands.
Alrighty guys, so since we're waiting on those wheels to get in, hopefully they arrive soon, we're gonna go ahead and unbox this oil catch can from Corsa Performance while we wait. I don't think there's anything in there. I've heard this install is actually fairly simple and easy, and it's definitely something, if you're running a performance car, something that you definitely want to run. Originally, I'll admit I was gonna go with JLT, but when I looked up the price difference, Corsa actually was selling theirs for cheaper, and because they were running a promo at the time. The rest is just instructions. So comes in a nice little box here. I believe it's made out of aluminum too, so it's actually pretty heavy, pretty big guy. So I got it in black. You can see, let me see here, it says Corsa on there. Not sure how we open it, but comes with the catch can, a bracket, some hoses, and the whatever you call these things. So it's a fairly simple install. Sitting where the car is at, like I said, I still haven't seen the car yet, but in regards to me getting any more performance parts for the car, I'm putting all of that to a halt. I'm focusing on saving up so that whenever they hit me with the final bill for the Mustang, the body shop, that we'll be able to pay that off. And then we have to get the engine redialed in. I had my mechanic go, because the shop called me while I was away, and they said, hey Stefan, like the car is like, it's knocking, it sounds like it's knocking. So I had my mechanic go out there and look at the car, and he said the engine's not knocking. The only issue that he found, which is what I found the other day in a previous video, is that one of the valve covers, whenever they were putting the engine back together, it's not seated on there properly, so therefore it's causing a little bit of oil to leak. Aside from that, he said, he reassured me that the car's not knocking. The only reason that the way it sounds the way it does and it's struggling is because the car was previously on E85. I didn't know that, so whenever the car got really low, when it was parked here at my house in my garage, I went to the gas station, I got 93 and I put some 93 in it. Well, now the car is running low on gas again, so it has probably a little bit of E85 left, and then the rest is all 93. Well, with the ghost cam and tune that it has on the car, it's probably not tuned to have 93. I don't know if the guy where he was at maybe had 91 or 93, I'm not sure, but that's why the car is kind of sounding the way it does, like it is knocking even though it's not. But anyways, once I get the car done from the body shop, they want me to send it straight over to them. They said it'll take about 1 or 2 days and want to tighten up a few things. And then from there, I'll take it over to Performance Shop. I know I'm gonna take it over to Pickle Performance. They get their cars tuned by Palm Beach Dyno. So they're gonna do the whole data log and everything for me. And then after that, the car should be good to go. So it's about a little after 4:30. They finally dropped the wheels off. They didn't even make me sign the package. They didn't even ring the doorbell, honestly. They just dropped the wheels off at the front door and just dipped. So the shop actually closes at 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna rush over there real quick so we can get an update on to see where they're at on the car. So I'm not gonna film the driving portion because I'm gonna be driving like a maniac, because it's about 4:40 right now and the shop's about 20 minutes away, so we gotta haul ass. All right guys, so not much of an update. They took the rear bumper off. Bro, it is so cold outside, Jesus. It was not like this while I was away for work. Anyways, saw the car. As you guys can see, it doesn't look very much different than the last time we left, aside from they got the excuse me, I need to get some warmth in here. They got the rear bumper off the car and they got the taillights off. He said they are working on skinning that rear quarter panel. Sorry, they're skinning that rear quarter panel so that they can put it on. Now he says they're waiting on me. Sorry about that. They're waiting on me. I have to order a rear trunk panel. It's where, like I said, the spare tire sits. So he says once he gets that in, everything else that they've looked at so far, they can do. So once I get that part in, they will get back to, give me 1 second here.
15 minutes later.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so we actually, he also said that the car, whenever it starts up, it's more quiet now and not as loud as it was. I'm not really sure what he meant by that. My car is like freaking out here. I'm not really sure what he meant by that. He was gonna try and have me start the car and show me, but for some reason the car won't start. I don't know. I think what I need to do is I need to go get some E85. I'm gonna throw some more E85 in the car and see if I can't get the car to start tomorrow. It's super cold outside right now. It's saying that it's, what's the temperature? It's saying it's 50 degrees. It sure as hell feels a lot colder than 50 degrees, but yeah, so I'm gonna go run tomorrow. I'm gonna get some E85 when I come over here. I'm gonna try and see if I can't see exactly what he meant by the car sounds more tamed. which he said it's more tolerable, which I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He said that's a good thing for them, but he doesn't know if it's healthy for the engine. So I was trying to explain to him, whenever we first got the car, I'll go ahead and include a clip here. Yeah. Whenever we first started the car, this is how it sounded, and it was a very tameable. So it's not till now we bringing it here. It sounds like it's knocking, but my mechanic came and he said that the car's not knocking. It's because of the fuel as well as the tune in the car. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna come by tomorrow, bring some E85 and see if I can't get the car back to normal-ish, if that makes any sense. But yeah, just I'll go ahead and we'll pick this up tomorrow.
The next morning.
Alright guys, as y'all can see, we got the HREs in. Got them in late yesterday. Just gonna open this bad boy up. Y'all already know what the wheel looks like. It's not gonna be any real surprise. Ooh, there she is, brand spanking new. So this right here is a 20x11. These are going to be the tires for the or the wheel for the rear of the car. Just go ahead and get a good look at that. That's what it looks like, brand new. Oh, it's all clean and everything. Ooh, I can't wait to slap these on the car. It's gonna look so sick. But yeah, so I got the other box over there too. So that's the got a piece of tape. This is the last thing that I really needed for the Mustang. We're actually gonna head back up there today. I'm going to grab some E85 and see if I can't fill that tank back up with some E85 and see if that might help with the way the car has been sounding. Because yesterday we tried to start up the car, it would not start. I mean, it barely would even want to crank over. I don't know why. He was trying to show me that the car is a lot more tolerable now. So I don't know if it's getting to the point where it's getting low on gas. Well, it is getting low on gas again. But like I said, whenever from the clip that y'all saw, whenever we first started the car up the very first time, it was tolerable. I mean, it was loud, but it was tonable. It wasn't doing the whole like it's hesitating. When we started the car, it wasn't hesitating, but ever since we brought it to the performance shop, it's been hesitating nonstop. So I'm trying to like self-diagnose that myself, even though my mechanic says the car is fine, but the body shop they want to say otherwise. You know, they don't think that the car is not idling the way that it should. And you know, that is, like I said, that is just in part that the car does have a ghost cam. So we're gonna get some E85, we're gonna go fill it up, then we're gonna make our way over to the shop, pour some E85 in and see if we can't get it to start. All right guys, I'm gonna try and see if I can't start the car up myself before we put some E85. Man, this thing is filthy. It's gonna need a major detail whenever I get a chance to get that done. Make sure she's in neutral. And see, this is what it was doing yesterday. I think the battery might be dead. because there's fuel in the car. If we look, we go down here, trip and fuel, 68 miles till E. And this car has a feature that you can only crank it so many times before it exceeds it. If I'm being honest, it sounds like the battery might be dead and it needs a charge, but we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna place you guys right here. I'm gonna go ahead and dump some E85 in here. See if that might help just a little bit.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
I grabbed about like 2 gallons, so let's see how that does. I didn't put 2 gallons in there though. Round 2. Yeah, it's the battery. That's what it is. Car needs a jump. There's not enough power being sent to it for it to start. All right, so we got a charger for the car here. If they were starting the car up like they claim, I don't think the battery would be dying the way that it is. Because I put fuel in the car. I hate these batteries, the way these things are. It's like hard to get a good grip because this thing is so fat. So he said that is a jumper. So let's see if it has enough. Come on. Not enough. Oh, it was almost there. Come on. See, the issue is if I keep doing this, it's gonna have a, it's gonna throw a code about the starter. So I don't want to keep doing it. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can't, if they have jumper cables. Because right here, it's highlighting yellow, showing the battery's half full. We need the battery to be full. So if they have jumper cables, I can hook my car up, let it charge up. So let's try and do that. All right, guys, we got the next best thing. Big Mama Girth. She's a big boy. Let's see if this one works. It wants to. I think I can. It's making a weird noise. Y'all hear? I don't know if y'all are hearing that on camera, but it's like whoop, whoop. Like, what is that? What is that noise? What is that sound? I don't know what that is. It's kind of freaky. Come on. Crank time exceeded. See? I knew, I heard it too. I heard it just cut it off. Now I'd have to sit here and wait for 15 minutes, which I honestly don't have the time to. So this is something that they are just gonna have to figure out. Like I said, they claim that they've been starting a car. He's been trying to do it every day. In my opinion, he actually just texted me. The mechanic should have one. From what he's told me, he's been starting it every day. In my opinion, if they've been starting the car every single day, then I don't believe the car should be having this issue of trying to turn over. Could be wrong, but that's just my 2 cents on that. So I have things I have to do. I have errands I have to run today, so I don't have time to sit here for the entire duration of the day, trying to figure this issue out. Like I said, if the car had been started as they claim, it should not be having this issue, in my opinion. The car's been sitting here since I left. The only thing that is different is, obviously, as you guys can see, they took off the rear bumper here. They took off the lights, which I'm not sure where they put the lights. Let me see if they put them in the trunk here. They said they might be inside, but I'm not sure where they put them. Oh, they're definitely not inside of here, because this is like this. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is the piece right here that I have to order. So it's gonna be another hand. So this whole little place where the spare tire sits is the piece that I have to get. Like I said, I am not entirely sure how. I mean, you can see there's a whole scratch right here. There's a hole. There's 3 holes. I'm not sure what this owner, oh, my bad. There's another hole right down in here. You can see right down in there, there's another hole. So I'm not entirely sure what the previous owner did whenever he spun out or did whatever he did, but clearly this thing has some damage, so that's why they said they're gonna cut right here, I believe is what he's telling me. So they're gonna cut this whole thing out once I get the part in. They'll solder it or whatever back into place, and after I get that part, then they're gonna go ahead and replace this whole thing as well. And then it'll just be painting the door, putting on the side piece. I believe it's gonna come with all that too. So he says they know what to do. So just gotta leave it in their hands. I just need to get that part. I need to get that part to come in so we can get back on the moving forward with this. He said estimated that this car should be ready or done a little after New Year's. We'll see if that's true. We're gonna find out. But yeah, that's kind of the status on the car right now, guys. I know it's not much, not really what y'all wanted or hoped to see, but that's all I got. I have to be patient. Like I said, I want this car to be done already. I've been waiting so long for this car to be ready and for me to be able to get into it. And this thing is gonna need oh, that's this Corvette that he was talking about. This thing is gonna need a major just cleanup. Major cleanup. This thing is filthy. All of this is just filthy, and it is so cold outside. I am freezing my ass off, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. I'll come back in a few days, sometime next week, and we'll do another update. Or I guess once I get that part in, we'll bring it. There won't really be much of an update for me to give, so it might be a little while before you guys see another video, but just know that the car will be up and running soon. And the moment I get any type of news or any type of update, or I see they're making progress on the car, I'll come back and I'll shoot it. But aside from that, I will catch you guys in the next one, and remember to always keep shifting forward.
Feel me? I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit.